Hi book lovers, it's Read with Joy again. Welcome back to my channel. Alright, as you all know, we are reading Atomic Habits by James Clear in this month, and I promised you all that I'm going to come back for a review. That is what our channel is for. So sit back, get your coffee, get your popcorn, and let's have a cozy review together. So as you all know, the atom is the smallest particle. So the little part of the thing you want to accomplish consistently is what James Clear was saying. Just for instance, you want to write a book in this year. You want to write a book in 2025, and every day you go ahead to write 50 words. So you write 50 words a day, and consistently actually, so you write 50 words a day, and by the time it gets to 3 months you find out that you've written up to 9 chapters or maybe 5 chapters, and before it's gotten to a 12th month you've written a whole book, you've published a whole book. So the little thing that you do, the 50 words daily that you do to write a book, is called atom. And then you doing it consistently is now a habit. Do you get me? So atomic habits is about the little or small activity we do consistently to build a thing. So he went about saying a big thing come from small beginning. So just imagine all these people that have empire, CEO this, CEO that, or maybe you're a CEO. Trace back to your beginning. It started little. You didn't show up big. You showed up little. You showed up with a minor thing. Okay, he went about and said the seed of every habit is a single tiny decision. So maybe I want to start living healthy. So what I thought to do is to take a cup of water every morning. So that is a seed of every habit. It's a very tiny decision that we take. Do you get? So consistently doing it is when it becomes a habit. So it starts from the one, the two, I keep showing up, the three, I keep on showing up. Very soon it becomes a habit. So he went ahead and said, it doesn't matter how successful or unsuccessful you are right now. What matters is whether your habits are putting you on the path towards success. I think someone needs to hear this. So, no matter how successful you are, no matter how unsuccessful you are, what matters is whether your habit is putting you on the path towards success. So what are you doing now? What is your habit? Are your habits putting you towards the path of success? The things that you call habit, the things that you consistently do, because when you say habits, that means you consistently do it. So I study every day. Does that put me in the path towards success? So maybe I want to become a mass communicator, or I want to be a public speaker. What do I do every day? I make sure that I learn a word every day, or I read daily. That is a habit. So if I'm doing it, is it putting me towards the path of success? So no matter how successful you are, no matter how unsuccessful you are, funny enough, how you might be successful in what you are doing, but your habit is not putting you towards the path of success. So just for instance, you're a smoker, unquote and in quotes, it is not putting you in the path of success because it has side effects. Make sure your habits are taking you towards the path of success. And he went further saying mastery requires patience. So many of us, we are in haste. I'm one of you. Yes, Joy is one of you. We are in this boat together. We want quick to get, quick to get, quick to get, and forgetting that mastery requires patience. For you to master a thing, for you to be called a master in this, it would take patience. For instance, I'm going to use book because this page is for book readers and people that want to learn how to read. So I'm going to use book as my instance. So journey with me. Let's just say your goal is to start reading 2 chapters a day. right? So how do you start? You start reading 2 pages a day. Start reading 2 pages consistently. So you find out that from 2 pages you graduate reading 5 pages. From 5 pages you graduate reading a chapter. From a chapter you find out that you can even exceed reading 2 chapters daily. Yes. But trust me, it doesn't come easily. It gets to a point where you'll be tired. But mastery requires patience. So for you to become a book lover, you have to inculcate patience in your journey, right? I hope you're enjoying the review already. So if you've not subscribed to my channel, click on the subscribe button and then click on the bell button so you can receive notifications every time I drop my videos. I know you don't want to miss out in any of these reviews because I know a lot of us want to hear it and not read it. This is why Read with Joy is here for you. Yeah, so subscribe now. So let's go ahead. James Clear said, we've always been told that the best way to achieve what we want in life is by setting a specific and actionable goals. They told me that. So let's say it's a new year, make it achievable, make it realistic, be specific. You wonder how each year passes, you won't accomplish a thing. So let me tell you something that you don't know. And James Clear stated very well here. He said, let me introduce system to you. You heard me right? He said, let me introduce system to you. Goals are about the results you want to achieve. Yes. So for you to say, this is my goal, it is the result you want to achieve. And then systems are about the processes that lead to the results. So for instance, it's book again. For instance, he said, I want to read 10 books a year. Means you'll be reading a book every month. And then how do you read a book every month? So count the pages of the book, then divide it by 30 or 31 days. You get to know how many pages you read a day. So by the end of 31 day of the month, you're able to read a whole book. So the next month you do the same. So I hope you got it. So it's not about setting a goal, it's about setting a system. The process that will lead to the results that you want. So next time when you're setting a goal, it could be anything. So I know many of you will be asking, should we forget our goals and focus on systems? If eventually we should only focus on systems, to still get results? Yes, you would. Yes, if you focus on your system more than your goals, you will get results. James Clear said, if you want better results, then forget about setting goals. Focus on system instead. Focus on system instead. So this is a call that you should focus on system and not your goals. And James Clear said, goals are good for setting a direction, but systems are best for making progress. So I think most of the reasons why we set goals is just for direction. My mind is set to do this, right? Yes, my mind is set to do this. So for direction's sake, this is what I want to do. A handful of problems arise when you spend too much time thinking about your goals and not enough time designing your system. You get that? So this is a code that you should spend too much time designing your system and not your goal. So I'm so glad to be here with you all, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell button to get notifications every time I drop my videos. See you right there. Bye.